the Trump administration is moving so aggressively, even a Republican senator today declared the pace is just downright dizzying. And after Mr. Trump took those executive actions to build a wall on the southern border and crack down on sanctuary cities, today Mexico's president canceled a planned meeting with Mr. Trump, who, in yet another swift move, slapped back at Mexico by proposing a 5 to 20% tax on Mexican imports to pay for the wall, and tried to, among other things, keep illegal immigrants from making it to sanctuary cities right here in America. Except our first guest tonight claims those sanctuary cities don't even exist. Francisco Hernandez is a Texas immigration attorney. He joins us live from Fort Worth tonight. Good to see you, Francisco.
Mr. Hine, how are you, sir?
Mr. Henry, I just want to get clear with you.
I was thinking Hine barbecue.
Okay. So how can you say there are no sanctuary cities in America?
It's a fiction. It's a political fiction. The federal government, immigration, the Department of Homeland Security doesn't need a local city's cooperation or enforcement or anything to catch anybody they want. The same fingerprints that the cities get from anybody that's arrested come from the federal government. The federal government can walk into any prison, any jail, any local authority and take anybody they want away.
Well, I got to stop you right there. We just showed a map on the screen because I want to deal with facts tonight. And the first fact is we have a map of sanctuary cities all around America. So let's start with the basic fact. You can see it right there. Our viewers can see it. Those
you can put all kinds of pins on the map.
Yeah, those are
you can put all kinds of pins on the map. It doesn't matter. Even if they
local officials. Pardon me one sec. Local officials in those cities will not will not give the Department of Homeland Security this information about illegal aliens who have been arrested, and thus they are not deported and they can commit crimes here, sir.
No. The
I don't know why you're laughing, because they commit crimes in America every day.
Oh, well, of course they do, but we're talking about what Homeland Security does. Even if the city's passed any kind of ordinance, it's void as to federal law. It's preempted by federal law. And the federal government doesn't need the city's cooperation. They don't need the cities to call and tell them, hey, we got so-and-so. Department of Homeland Security already has that information before the cities have it.
So let's back up for 1 minute then. You are confirming, finally, that sanctuary cities do exist.
No, they don't. There's no such thing. It's a fiction.
Because it's contrary to what you just said. So is this sort of a semantic debate for you then about whether you call it a sanctuary city? It's sort of semantics.
You know, no, it's not semantics. It's exactly the fact. Why can't we just get on to Congress acting? We've been waiting 17 years for Congress to act. Cities have been frustrated on both sides of the issues. States have been frustrated on both sides of the issues, passing laws only to be struck down by the judicial system because it's Congress's responsibility. Mr. Trump, President Trump, okay, I'm with the number 10 point.
Okay, so while those cities fight it out and debates in Congress go on for years, and you try to claim to our viewers tonight somehow that sanctuary cities do not exist, A, they exist, and B, people are killed in these sanctuary cities. If you look at the case of Kate Steinle, I don't know, again, I don't know why you're smiling and laughing, but the man who killed her in San Francisco, hold on 1 second, I'll let you speak, sir. The man who killed her had 7 prior felony convictions and had been deported 5 previous times.
Yes.
Okay? Francisco Sanchez. Okay?
Yes.
And San Francisco authorities were under an order to transfer Mr. Sanchez for deportation. Instead, he was released and killed Kate Steinle. Please explain that to me and how that is not a sanctuary city.
Because he had the immigration hold from Los Angeles, and then they let him get transferred to San Francisco on a minor violation. They could have picked him up in Los Angeles. They could have picked him up in San Francisco. But let's move on to Congress acting. You said something about Congress. Wait a minute. We have a Republican Congress and a Republican president. There's no reason to stall action. Start the wall. Start whatever you want. Do something.
Okay, so President Trump is starting that. He's taken these executive actions. What's your reaction to him saying, we're going to finally build the wall?
Okay, let's try. The problem is, he said President Obama did not have the authority or the legal basis for doing executive orders on immigration. And what's he doing? That's okay. I don't disagree with half of them, quite frankly.
Because Congress is sitting around.
Let's move on to Congress.
Okay, Congress is sitting around, so he's taking executive action. What's wrong with that?
No, he's only been in office 4 days. Come on, give him a chance. Let's give him a chance to succeed or fail.
Years before
Congress, let's go.
Congress was sitting around, Democrats and Republicans, for years before Donald Trump even took office. He came in and said,
yes, sir,
I'm shaking this up. What's wrong with that, sir?
Let's shake it up. Nothing wrong with that. Now
Okay,
put the ball in Congress.
All right, let's shake
it up. Yes.
Okay, you started at the top saying sanctuary cities do not exist. Let me play a clip of various Democrats you seem to agree with, who say you're wrong. Watch.
We are and continue to be a sanctuary city.
You are safe in Boston. We will do everything lawful in our power to protect you.
But I want to be clear, we're going to stay a sanctuary city.
What does it mean that New York is a sanctuary city?
For us, it's all about protecting people in our city.
I can't say it any more clearly of what it means for Washington, D.C. to be a sanctuary city.
So there you are, a series of Democrats, Rahm Emanuel, Mayor de Blasio in New York. They all say sanctuary cities exist, and they're going to protect these illegal aliens. So will you finally admit they exist?
Every single one of them is wrong. The federal government doesn't need the sanctuary cities or whatever they want to call themselves permission to go pick up anybody they want.
Yeah.
Oh, Democrats and Republicans are both hypocrites. Okay, let's just lay it on the line. They've both been talking out of both sides of their lips for 17 years.
There's dots all over the city, Francisco, and all over the country, these sanctuary cities exist. So are you just simply dealing... Let me ask you a straight-up question. Are you dealing in alternative facts?
No. It is a fact that federal law preempts state and municipal law. The federal government doesn't need the city's cooperation. They can call each other whatever they want. You can call them whatever you want. It doesn't exist.
But these mayors...
It's a phantom.
So Rahm Emanuel is lying to the people of Chicago.
A politician's lying to the people of their constituency.
Well, he said the sanctuary city not only exists, Francisco, but he is going to protect those illegal aliens. So why is that happening in America tonight? Why are illegal aliens being protected?
He cannot protect them.
He says he's going to protect them.
The cities get the fingerprints from the federal government. The Department of Homeland Security knows where they are, who they are. They can pick them up tonight. They can pick up tomorrow. They can empty out prisons, quite frankly, and take every undocumented person in prison.
So why would these mayors give up millions of dollars in funding for something you say that simply doesn't exist?
Political pandering. Political pandering. Both sides are talking both sides of the mouth. Let's get to Congress, get to action. Let's do some immigration reform, like in point number 10 of President Trump. Let's give him a chance to succeed. Let's give him a chance to fail. It's on him.
We might have finally come to some agreement here that there's mumbo-jumbo on both sides, and maybe Donald Trump is going to cut through.
You got it.
Francisco Hernandez, we appreciate you joining us tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Henry. Thank you.
And thanks for getting my name right. Appreciate it.